Flosstube. It is Caitlin, Stitching Kiwi on here and on Instagram, and this is my 11th Flosstube. Yes, so I'm filming this one a little bit later than normal because this morning there were some things that I needed, a few things that I wanted, and some things I didn't realise I wanted or needed until I saw it. So I went shopping because the shops are now open. Obviously to see if I could get anything for Christmas gifts or any of the items that I needed, such as some stuffing and some just general bits and bobs that I figured I would need at some time. While at the same time, so I'm filming this later and I'm not too mad at it because usually the room I film in at about 3 o'clock, 2-3 o'clock, the light goes. Great lighting in the morning, but 2-3 o'clock I'm having to turn my light on. But now I have a stand and a lamp right in front so we can film this at a later time. So naturally this won't be going up at my 6 o'clock as normal, but also not as, it will still go up on a Tuesday like all my other ones. So I'm going to start with my haul because there is a little bit of that I picked up last week when the shops opened. I decided to go and avoid the weekend because I was free during the day, and I got a little bit interested in stuff. One of which is, so I am crocheting, trying to. My crochet attempt is not here. I don't know where it is, but it is somewhere. Oh no, I removed all of it. So my crochet attempt initially was this little thing here, but it got really, it's very warped and I couldn't figure out where to put the hook to do the stitch, so I just cut it off, and that is attempt number 1. Attempt number 2, or I guess this is attempt number 1, done, taken out numerous times. Attempt number 2, I think I just went back to doing chain stitches and not anything else. So I just unwound that because I can see the hook has no wool on it, or it's with no wool. But this is an attempt. But I'm not a huge fan of this colour, especially when I'm having to take out a lot of what I'm doing. So what I did, I saw these online at the shops, or like online, to order online, but I didn't want to order them online. I was fine with waiting. But it's sock weight yarn. Got this in this speckled bluey green and a reddy purpley colour. I think they're sock weight. Yeah, sock weight. That I figured once I feel a little bit more accomplished with each of the stitches, I will try them on these, and hopefully they'll give me a little bit more encouragement to finish, to actually achieve something, because I do want to finish something in it. So yes, there will be a journey on that. What else I got that I'm fine with showing, because some of the stuff I got was for a gift, for multiple gifts. But I showed Wolf Leader in one of my earlier Flosstubes, and at the time it hadn't been fully finished because I didn't have an idea of how I wanted to do it. But now, when I just went to browse what they had, and I discovered this gorgeous fabric that I would love to put, if it's not enough to put on the back, put on the back and the sides of, or like the sides, if there's enough for the back as well, to put it on the back too. So it kind of encases it in it, and if the cross stitch goes in here. So once I've got all the material for that to finish, I will show it. But obviously I am trying to do my gifts first, which is also why there's not going to be very many whips in this. But there will be they will be shown in time when they're done. I don't know when they will be done though, because, sorry for the crinkling. Another thing I got, so I enjoy horses. I got the Dimensions kit for Horse Pair. 2 gorgeous horses, which will be a relatively quick stitch because there's a lot that isn't stitched, or it's a lot of half stitches, not much in the way of full crosses. So that will be a quick summer stitch and potentially finish as well. I think that's all from that buy. What else? So I am part of, not that one, I am part of Colour and Cotton Thread Club, not that one either. Here's one. Here we go. So, Colour and Cotton Thread Club. I get 3 clubs. I get the neutrals, get neutral, all colours, and the brights, for a total of a number of colours. But this one I was very happy to get. I thought that it had been lost, because tracking on it hadn't moved since mid-September, but we have them. So for these months it is a purple parrot, beautiful purple. We have some Aphrodite and Oasis, which, yes, it's blue, but there is some purple through it too, which I quite like. So that was in the one, that's the brights. Yeah, the bright colours. The next one was the, well, let's go with the neutrals next. We have Banana Pepper. Not a huge fan of the colour, but it can work. It can definitely work. Carrot Cake. It's a little bit more orange than the carrot cake I normally eat. And some Café au lait, which is a coffee colour. So those are those 3 together. Beautiful as well. And then we have some of the all colours, because if I'm going to pay shipping, I'm going to pay shipping on them all. So we have Salamander, beautiful orange, Autumn Gore, don't know, yellowy limeish colour, Avocado, mulberry bush, and some acid lime. It's quite fluorescent. So that was the all colours. as well. So there were all of those. And then other stuff I can't show because they're gifts. So, into our whips. I did something this week. I've been trying to plan it this whole time. And I managed to do it. So, this is my 25/7 project. If you've been here before, you would have seen it. But it is Near North Treasures Collection Wolf Pups. So this is it completely. I have been working in this area. Last night, I got to a point where I could move the Q-snap. And I decided to not put it on to actually move it, but leave it out so that I can show you the full progress. Da-da-da. Yeah, so I am when you're working on full coverages, it's quite hard because you're working very confetti. One stitch here and then you've got to go all the way over to there to get another stitch. But it's completely different when you take the picture and you actually look at it from afar. And I'm just delighted with the progress that has been on it. I will, however, move away from this wolf and go over to this side, because that part, there's only really 5 colours in this whole area. So there's like 5 colours in this whole area, so that worked pretty quickly. But other than that, there is that, which I am super happy to have done. Another whip of mine this week, to procrastinate from doing all my gifts and ornament swaps and everything that I should have done. I picked up this Mill Hill kit done by Witch Out, and it is the Snowflake, of which I've stuffed up, but I'm leaving it as it is. That's all I've got on it so far. Not much, but some of the crosses go that way and some of the crosses go that way. I don't care, because it's 2 colours going the one way, 2 colours going the other way, and with the beads, I'll do the beads oddly as well. I feel like sometimes it adds a bit of character to the piece. So that is also done. Another one that I did, mice cage in the back, is one on this massive scroll frame in Black Aida. It is the Vervaco Lanarte mini stitch along from last year, which, interesting start to this one. I had a broken arm at the start, so I couldn't work on it because I couldn't hold the frame or anything because I broke this arm. So I couldn't stitch. At that point I was dye painting only. That was the only craft I could do. And I could do a little bit of electricking, but that was only towards the end of the healing process because I still had to hold something. Interestingly, did it skating. What did I do as soon as the cast came off? Went skating. So what I had up to by this week was the this is going to be annoying, was just part 1. So part 1 up to there and a bit of green to help me with where to place the next part. So I've done the white, and this is one that I want to keep working on because I do want the scroll frame back. It does have a lap thing, but I've dismantled it, so it's just the frame, because of where I work, it works better. So there is that one. A little bit of work. My Needle Minder is one of my favourites. It is one of my lighter ones, so it goes on this fabric. And it is my Groot. My favourite colour. My favourite colour. This is why you should not do this these like. It is Groot, my favourite character from Guardians of the Galaxy. And also one of my favourite Marvel characters too. Baby Groot for the win. So there is that one. Yes. Another one that can I show that one? Yeah, I can show that one. So, my other one that I worked on is my Ringing Dragonflies, which has attached to another magnet. I'm still working on the leaf, but I'm almost finished with the leaf. The leaf is almost finished. But the threads are nice to work with. It's just I've got other ones that I need to work on more. And that's it. Yes, that is it. So, my plans for the next week is my 25/7. Get working on all my gifts. I did promise a new craft, but that's a gift, so I can't show it. Having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, that is it. It's not as long as the other ones. Hopefully next week I'll have more to show. Yeah, there's nothing else to show. So, until next week, bye, enjoy your time, and see you all later.